What's going on? Born for Sports. Salute to New York Giant Nation. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. Well, let's go, folks. We are officially in week 1, and it is on and popping. The excitement in New York Giant Nation is crazy. I know what I'm feeling, and I know what my fellow Section 330 crew is feeling. We are excited for the New York Giants season to kick off. And man, we are just pumped up. And I'm really happy to do this show. This is the 2025 New York Giants season preview show, 330 Crew Roundtable. And I'm going to bring in a couple of guys who've been chomping at the bit to say what they got to say and their expectations about this New York Giants football season. And let's start with my fellow 330 Crew, brother. What's good, Jose? What's going on, brother?
Good? What's goody? What's goody? How you, man? How you?
Yes, sir. I'm feeling real good, man. I'm feeling real good, and I'm always going to
Me
feel
too.
good when the 330 Crew chop it up. You already know, brother.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. It's been long overdue. I mean, we haven't seen each other since the Washington game.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? We get into that thing we call life, but we always chop it up, keep in touch with each other, and it's gonna be a good show, man. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be real passionate and unfiltered, because folks, y'all know that when you come to this channel, you getting that unfiltered truth. You getting that point of view from a fan of a team you all love, no matter what team we root for, baby. And speaking of that, speaking of fans with unfiltered love, I'm happy to bring in a guy who is a good New York Giant fan, and we have met in a couple of occasions at the tailgates and at MetLife. A season ticket holder, diehard New York Giant fan. He's been wanting to come through to the channel and to the show to chop it up with us, man. Let's bring in our guy, Tyquan Lewis. What's up, brother? How you feeling today?
What's going on? How y'all?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Welcome to the show, and we're gonna talk about some topics, man. As this is the 330 Crew Roundtable. You know, we want to get some more of our 330 Crew brethren in here, but you know, things happen, and you know, they'll come through when they can. But I'm happy to see our guys here today, and we're gonna chop it up, man. We're gonna talk about this season preview, man. And you know, everybody has been out there since the schedule came out, and it's been, oh man, the schedule. The Giants are cooked. I even seen some clowns looking for clout. And by the way, shout out to my guy Sneaky G, man. He been calling some dudes out, trying to preach that 0-17 New York Giant energy that is not happening. You know, these clowns out here, man. They want to put the Giants for licks for clicks and all of that. But
exactly, hey, I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah, licks for clicks.
Yeah, it's all for clout. They looking for clout, you know, whatever. But I think this New York Giant team is going to be a lot different and a lot better than people think. And in fact, I think we're going to shock the NFL this year. The talent is so much better. Mainly for me, the depth. It's the depth that's so much better. Something we haven't had in years with this New York Giant team, man. And I want to get your guys' thoughts. What is your take on that, man? Jose, we'll start with you, brother.
I think I'm optimistic about this season. Now, I'm not saying we're going to make the playoffs because we still got a lot of holes to fill, especially on the offensive line. But, you know, I feel better than I did a few years ago, the year after we made the playoffs, because it's like we've seen what they could do in the preseason, which I know it's preseason football. I know but you know, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm going to put it that way.
That's cool with me. You know, listen, I mean, we ain't going in talking Super Bowl and like that, but you know, I just think that this team's going to be a lot better than people think, y'all. I really do, man. I mean, we're going to break it down today. We're going to preview the season. We're going to talk about the schedule. We're going to talk about a lot of things. What is your expectation? What do you think about this season coming up, man? What is your expectations, y'all? What's up, Ty? Talk to me.
Well, I'll say first. I'm gonna say this. It's like I'm glad we don't gotta deal with Daniel Jones no more because if we had
Yes.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones,
yeah, yeah.
because if we had Daniel Jones, we always be all of us be optimistic coming into the season. But then it's
Mhm.
like we already know that he can't throw the ball downfield, so it's like it just would have been another season. But with I feel like with Russell Wilson, it's a new series. Like to have a new quarterback, have Russell Wilson, it's like a new energy around the team and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
And then like me, I'm just excited for the defense because I played defense. I played defense in high school and stuff. So that's why I'm more excited for the defense. But I want to see what the offense is gonna do because we kind of know we have idea what the defense is gonna do. So it's like it's just about the offense, really.
I agree. I agree with you, man. I do. I think that this defense is going to be a lot improved, and I'm being real. I think this defense, if they stay healthy, I think they're going to be a top 10 defense. I really do. And I could even see it even getting better if we get something out of our cornerback position, like Deontay Banks can step up, or Adebo can show that he's about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm expecting a lot. That front seven, it's giving me those vibes, y'all. It's giving me those old New York Giant team vibes. When we are right, our defense is right. This is who we are. This is supposed to be the DNA, the fabric of this New York Giant franchise. When the Giant defense is up to par, hey folks, they usually come and they go win championships. Not saying that's this year. We don't know that, but we can't say that right now. But I think we are on the right track. I think this front seven, this pass rush is going to be just out of this world, y'all. So I'm expecting a lot from this defense. We'll get to the defense in a minute, but I think you're right, man. I think it's on the offense. If we can get improved quarterback play, which we should, hey, we can win some games. I don't care what they're saying about the schedule, okay? The schedule is the schedule. Every week is a different week. It's a lot of circumstances that go there. And I think this is the season the Giants are going to have to earn their respect back. And I think the way they can do that starts with the defensive play. But if we score points, steady play in the quarterback position, I think we're going to be fine, y'all. I really do.
I think it is going to go as far as the offense is going to take us. We see what the defense could do. You know what I mean? Especially with that front seven. If they stay healthy, they stay healthy. Whoops.
Yeah.
Knocked out my iPad here. But as far as like the secondary is concerned, if
Right.
Banks can, get over that sophomore slump, if Adebo can prove that, could be a nice surprise, and especially with Tyler Dubin, I think, you know what I mean, that we might be among the top 10, if not top 5 units in this league.
Ooh, oh, man. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to see us at MetLife Stadium, y'all, cheering, especially on third down when you know the boys are coming to hunt. When it's third and long, and you got to go out there, you got to go stop Dex. You got to go stop Tibbs. You got to stop Burns and that dude, Abdul Carter. I can't wait for those shits, man. I can't wait. But let's start with the defense, man. What is your expectations? I mean, with the offense, I should say. What is the expectation for this starting offense? Now, we have the quarterback situation, okay? Like we just touched on it a moment ago. Russell Wilson is the starter. He is the starter, and I think it's the right move to start him to start the season. I want to see what this offense can do, the veteran speaker caller, and a guy that I think is motivated to go out there and show that he can still play this game. I'm not expecting Russ from Seattle, the dangerous Russ, but I'm expecting steady quarterback play. I'm expecting those shots down the field that we would get frustrated with Daniel Jones, get frustrated with Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito for not hitting. I'm expecting those plays to more times than not be there. So, he's going to start week 1. It's going to be interesting to see. What is your expectations, Taekwon, of the offense this year? What do you think is going to be the playmakers, and what do you want to see?
I want to see Neighbors getting the ball, getting the ball more. But they need to throw him the ball deep downfield though. But
Yeah.
they need to throw him, and then I mean Hyatt. You need to get Hyatt involved too because Hyatt is too fast to not use. He can't like all last year they didn't use him, and like we have a quarterback that could throw the ball to him, so it shouldn't
Hold
be
that
no
thought,
excuse.
bro. I don't know who it is, but there's like a background noise. I don't know. You might want to turn. One of you guys might want to turn something down. It's like a background feed or something. I don't know. Is that outside or something? I don't know. I hear some noise in
Nah,
the.
is
You
it
still
off?
hear it?
Okay, it's gone.
Sure.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Ty.
Uh, But it's like but yeah, but it's like they got to use Hyatt more, and then Slayton do what they got to do, and then Theo Johnson too, because Theo Johnson I feel like he's gonna be a key to our offense too.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. As far as Jalen Hyatt, he's gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to. This is it for him, man. This is make or break for him. Okay, there's no more excuses. There's no more the quarterback this and that. But I need to see Dable use him. You know, I need to see opportunities for him out there. Now he's putting on some muscle. He's putting on about 15 pounds of muscle. He looks stronger out there. What I saw in the preseason, he has some drops. The last game that they played that I want to see cleaned up, which really irritated me. But did catch one deep ball. The talent is there. I mean, you got to get this guy some reps, man. You got to get him some reps, get him some plays out there. You know, I want to see what we can do with him. You know, and listen, Russell, I don't know if they're just kind of holding plays back because the preseason they don't want to show their hand yet, but I do want to see if Russell Wilson can capitalize with his skill set because his skill set actually fits the quarterback. Okay, Russell Wilson wants to go deep when the opportunities are there, and he'll get him. He'll get him the ball. It's up to him to make those plays. As far as Malik Davis, I'm expecting a tremendous year from Malik Davis, y'all. I'm expecting him to have a big year. And a reason why I even expect a better year from Malik Davis, and I'm gonna let you chime on this, Jose, is I heard that they are going to use him more in the slot and formations as well. Something he did a lot of at LSU, where he was basically unstoppable. So this year, it looks like the plan is now that Mike Kafka is calling the plays, it looks like they're going to move Neighbors around in different formations now that he knows the offense. And I'm excited to see that because that's when he used to eat at LSU. What is your take on that with Malik Neighbors?
I think that's a good idea because you know what, you have a basically unicorn at wide receiver and you need to better utilize them. You know what I mean? And putting him in the slot might be a good idea because he creates those matchups, those mismatches in that slot position as opposed to outside. Now, as far as Jalen Hyatt is concerned, I think you see more of him because during that Washington game, I remember I was mentioning to Angel or the person next to me that that how come I don't see Hyatt on the field? I've seen him for like max 5 plays.
So frustrating, man.
It is. But you know, with this offense now that I think Jones is gone, I think that opens it up, and we have a quarterback that is now capable, or quarterbacks. Let's put it that way. Quarterbacks that are capable of getting it down the field.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Absolutely. And this quarterback room is as good as it's been in a long time. I mean, there is no doubt about it. Okay. We know we like what we saw from Jackson Dart. Okay.
Yes.
I'll go back to the draft. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep the same energy, but I'm very excited for Dart because I felt like Dart was I felt he was more of a project pick. You know, so I was kind of like, why did we pass on Shador for him and trade back in the first round at that for him? But now I see Jackson Dart, he might be more ahead than we thought. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. That's a pleasant surprise. But he's not ready yet. And I know Giant Nation. Listen, I love y'all, man. Giant Nation out there, I love y'all. I feel that I'm excited for him as well. But let's take our time. Let's take our time with this kid. When we rushed Daniel Jones out there after 2 weeks that season with Eli, how did that turn out? It didn't turn out well. Okay,
I
it didn't
mean,
turn
at
out well.
first it was pretty good, but
First couple of
then
starts. Yeah, but all the way. Yeah. Straight sink. It was a sink situation, down with the ship. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go back, and I know it's a long time ago, when Eli was a rookie, what did they do? They took their time. They had Kurt Warner. They started the season. They were in playoff contention. They started the season well, and then when Kurt Warner started to flame out, they said, "All right, Eli's ready. Let's get him in there." Now he did lose 5 of his last 6 starts, but it was a big thing that they started and they just throw him out there because you never know. You can ruin a player. You can ruin a kid like that. Just throwing him to the wolves like that. So I know it looks good in preseason against second and third stringers, but if you listen to what Wan'Dale Robinson and Slayton have said during the week of players, they're saying, "Hey, we love Jackson Dart. We think he's going to be the real deal, but especially when he gets the playbook and the checks down, he's going to be a problem." That tells me he's not as ready as we think just because we saw him do what he do. There's other elements that he has to master at the quarterback position to just throw him out there. So we're in a good situation, y'all. Let's take our time. We got Russell Wilson, borderline Hall of Fame player, veteran quarterback that just helped take the Steelers to the playoffs last year. We got Jameis Winston, who's a veteran quarterback. Now, I'm not saying I want to see 16 games of Jameis, but he's serviceable. We know what we get for him, okay? We got a very good situation here, and we need to take advantage of that. Straight up. Let's check in the chat. Oh, what's good? The Juke, 1 week away. Let's get it. It's go time. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, the Juke. Yes, sir. And if you're not already, y'all need to go over to this man's channel. Great content, great New York Giant content. Hit that man with a subscribe, man. One of the best content creators going out there. Hey, Juke, if you want to come join the show, just hit the link in the chat, brother. You know you're welcome to come through, top it up with us, man. No doubt about it. But yeah, man, I just think we need to take our time, man. And when he's ready, he'll be out there. But imagine, look how good he looks now. Imagine how he's gonna look when he's got all that done. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Todd, what is your thoughts on that? Do you want to see Jackson Dart play now, or do you want to start it off with us? What do you think about that?
I don't want to see Dart at all this season.
Yeah,
I want to see Russ for the whole season because I feel like if we see Dart, that means the season went downhill.
I respect that take.
So it's like I want to see Russ. So I want to see Russ all season. We see Russ all season, that means that we're winning. But if we see Dart at any point, I feel like the season went downhill.
Oh yeah, I respect that take. If Russ is still in the game during the stretch run, I mean, who's to say that when Dart comes in later, there could be circumstances he does come into the season, even if they're contending. Maybe they see something in practice. They're like, you know what, Russ can't do this anymore like this way, so we need to get him in there. Or like you said, maybe Russ is just playing so well, the Giants team is doing so well. They're like, you know what? Let's keep it going. Let's ride it out.
Let's ride it out until
the Giants are having a good season. So I am not mad about that. I would be more concerned if the Giants are having a bad season, which I don't think they will have, knock on wood, and they still can't get him in. That means he's definitely not ready. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I like that take right there, Taekwon. I love that take. That might mean something, man.
I think by week 5 or week 6, I think it will tell us where the season is going. And if you start to hear those whispers about Jackson Dart, then things are about to go left.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. The Juke says, on my way to work, Sally would definitely chop it up 1 week away from Abdul Seth's celebration. I'm like, keep it up, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, go get that money, brother. And like I said, y'all, if you're not aware yet, go to the Juke YouTube channel. He always bringing that fire content, man. Hit that man with a subscribe. One of these days, who knows? We'll get Juke up on here and we'll definitely chop it up, man. But yeah, I agree, bro. Like, I just think that with Taekwon said, if Russ is still in this season and we're having a good year, I think there is no rush to put Dart in there. No rush. Let's take our time, man. Hey, like I said, when we first drafted him, it was said, and I felt like Dart was a project. And I saw the tape from Dart in college at Ole Miss, but I just thought he wasn't ready. He actually could have benefited from staying another year, but he still came out. And hey, if that's the case, Russ is doing this thing. Let's go, baby. Let's run it with Russ, man. Let's run it with Russ.
Exactly.
Back to the chat. Eli Betts. Someone audio is. Oh yeah. Who is this guy? So audio is absolute garbage, just like this team. Listen, man. Listen. I guess you're not a New York Giant fan. This team ain't garbage, man. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Hit that link. If you not, you can come to the show too, brother. You can come to the show too. Yeah. Let me see what team you root for, man. Because it's Giant Nation all day here, baby. Yeah, sorry I'm late, fellas. What's going on? Daryl, I salute to Daryl checking in. What's up, Daryl? So if the audience is here in the background, y'all, somebody needs to fix that. Oh, he said.
Hold on. Let me see if it's me. Let me see if let me turn this down.
It could be the background. Jose, if you could just go indoors if you could, maybe that's probably better. It's probably the background.
Yeah. I think I got outside. The dogs and everything. Maybe it's the beats. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. And he said, "Nah, I'm definitely a Jet fan." I knew it. I had a feeling this guy was not a Giant fan. Man, your Jets is trash, bro. Come on, don't talk about my team garbage, man. Don't even
talk
try
about.
Listen,
make sure you got that rent on the first. How about that?
Exactly. Come on, the Jets, bro. Really, what are your expectations for the Jets? Please talk to me because I'm not seeing it with the Jets, bro. Now I know on paper the schedule's different, but. Y'all ain't shit. Come on now. Y'all not good, man. Y'all not good. Justin, can y'all throw the ball? Can y'all throw? And I'm not even mad at Justin Fields because I actually think he's still young enough. You can develop him. But I'm not sold on that coaching staff can do it. I mean, who's the offensive coordinator? Have you ever heard of this guy? He's going to turn Justin Fields into a quarterback now? Because right now he's Justin Fields of Chicago where he runs the ball. And that's all you can do to move that ball. I'm just saying. He says, I'm just feeling dangerous. Yeah, look at this guy. All right. I guarantee you this, Eli Betts, right? My guy, Russell Wilson, is still better than Justin Fields. They benched Justin Fields for Russell Wilson last year. Remember that in Pittsburgh? Remember that? They was like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Yeah, because he couldn't do what Russell Wilson did. So be careful what you ask for, brother. Be careful. But shout out to Justin Fields, who I actually think is still young enough to develop into a good quarterback. I don't think it's going to happen there.
I believe the Jets are in a similar situation as the Giants. I mean,
turn your volume up, Jose.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. Just turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's a similar situation to the Giants. I think it's just, the quarterback. They have a new head coach, in Aaron Glenn. And, I believe that they're going to be better than a lot of people think they are going to be.
I like Glenn. I like
Aaron Glenn.
I don't know about his offensive coordinator was my point, but go ahead.
But we'll see. You're going to go as far as Justin Fields is going to take them and the help of that team. And are you going to get which Sauce Gardner are you going to get?
Right. Thing. He got his check now, so now it's like, which one we getting? Are we going to get? Oh, I'm paid now because honestly, he took a step back last year. And if you don't believe that, then you ain't been watching. That's all I'm gonna say. Daryl says, I definitely have a good feeling about week 1 against Washington. Oh yeah, Daryl, we going to go put the beats on them dudes. Oh no, it's belt to ass with Washington. They about to get cooked. They are overrated. Are they a solid team? Yes, but they are not 12-win Washington. They are not that. Okay, they are overrated. I am not sold on that Washington defense, bro. I'm really not. And we all know as good as Jaden Daniels' rookie year is, and I do believe Jaden Daniels is a franchise quarterback, but it's year 2, baby. It's year 2. He's going to see things he didn't see last year, and we're going to have to see when he has to make that adjustment. Look how great C.J. Stroud did in his year 1. and then the year 2, and then he had to adjust. We're gonna find out about them Washington Commanders. It's belt the ass week 1, baby. Yeah, it's belt the ass.
Let's get it.
Back to the chat. Kalahari Abrador checking in. Salute, Kalahari. Let's get it, G, man. Let's go, baby. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, my brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yes, sir. Let's go, Giants, man. This is the energy I need, man. Oh, look who's in the chat. My God, Ghost Dog, big talk. Yo, whoever is on this, go hit my man Ghost Dog with that subscribe button. Another up-and-coming New York Giant content creator. This man's very talented, y'all. He's very talented. You might want to go check out the work he putting in. Yeah, Ghost Dog, my guy. Salute. He says, just expect the same. LOL. Your piece and salute, born for sport. Yo, Ghost Dog, hit that link if you want to come chop it up, man. That link is in the chat, brother. Go hit that link, brother. Come join the show if you want to come chop it up, man. Yes, sir. Eli Betts says expectations aren't high. That's for sure. 6-win team with the ceiling being 8. Just need a good pick to draft the quarterback. Have you seen the quarterbacks in college this year? This past weekend? I don't know, bro. It ain't looking that good, bro. I don't know if you want to do that.
I don't know. Arch Manning did not look good yesterday.
Arch ain't ready, man. He not ready.
He's not
ready.
He should have. He sat sitting behind what's his name? Evers for 2 years. Ewers for 2 years. Really doing good. He should have transferred to Miami as soon as Cam Ward left. That would have been a better situation for him.
That would have been a good spot for him.
Offense than Steve Sarkisian's offense.
Yeah. I think that would be a good pick. Turn your volume up a little bit more, Jose. But yeah, I think that would have been a good spot for him because Cam Ward went to he transferred to Miami, and you saw the year he had. Shout out to Cam Ward, but yeah, man, that would have been a good look. Who did Miami get? I forgot. Carson Beck, right? They took
Carson Beck from Georgia.
Yeah. So yeah, that would have been a better look for him, man. But that quarterback class they look too hot this weekend. And for all the people that were saying, yo, tank for Arch, including Giant Nation, Ty, including Giant Nation, you know, we heard a lot of that tank for Arch stuff, and I kept on steady with it. Like, I don't know if he's ready yet. We only saw him play 2 damn games, bro. I don't know if he's ready yet. And his grandfather, Archie Manning, said it. He said he's staying for 2 years. He's not coming out. He's not ready for that. Now y'all see why. So, hey, listen, Nussmeier from LSU, you want him? Hey, good luck with that, Jets fans. Good luck with that. I'm just glad we got Jackson Dart now, so we ain't got to. It is so refreshing, Ty, that we don't have to talk about, oh, man, what quarterback can we draft this year, bro? Like, we don't have to talk about that no more. On that.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't got to talk about that no more because it's like it really was crazy because people really wanted us to tank this year for Eli's nephew, and I'm like, I wasn't a fan of that. Never was a fan of that. So it's like I really wanted Cam Ward at #1, but I already know that really wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, he was my QB1 also. I knew it was once I saw, not to cut you off, I'll let you finish your point, but once I saw that Tennessee wasn't budging and they was trying to ask for Godfather there, I knew that wasn't going to happen. But he was definitely my QB1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like, that never was a good idea for me. A lot of people, even people from other. It's funny because this is dude that comes to my job to get gas and stuff. He a Jets fan. He was like that. He was like y'all getting Dart doesn't stop y'all from drafting Manning next year. And I'm like, yes, it does, because that don't make sense. Why we draft? I'm like, we're not the Jets. Like, we don't do that. Like, we not going to draft a quarterback 1 year and then draft a quarterback another year. Like, that don't make sense.
The only way that could have happened, possibly ever could have happened, and I still don't think it would have happened because of John Mara. I know he wouldn't have allowed it, but the only way that could have happened is if the Giants basically just were awful this year and they had the #1 pick and he decided to fire the entire regime and just brought a new regime, and the new regime will have to pick who they wanted since they didn't draft Dart. He clearly wants this regime to at least get another season. I don't honestly, I don't think that this regime is in trouble as other people think they are. I really don't. Yeah. Because if that was the case, why let them draft the quarterback they want? Why let them trade up to get a quarterback they want to fire them after 1 year, the next year? Makes no sense. They fucking screwed up with Daniel Jones a couple of times with the coaching fires early in the like. We drafted Daniel Jones, they fired Sherman the following year. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to do those things. Like Bryce Young has been getting screwed over in Carolina with the same treatment the owner's been doing, firing coaches left and right and expect the guy to be good. Like those things do not work. And the only chance that would have happened is if a new regime would come in and replace everybody and just say, we didn't draft them, we're taking our guy. That's the only.
I think that whole situation in Carolina is just David Tepper, the owner, just meddling.
He is a meddling fool. He really is.
And it's just like, same thing with Daniel Jones. We know he's hot garbage, but then again, when you go from Shermer, which he had his most success with, to Joe Judge, now to Dable. That's 3 different systems in 3 different years. Even though a good quarterback can adjust to it,
veteran quarterback is better to do that. Yeah,
it messed them up, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And I'll also say about that, right? Jones was scared to make mistakes under Dable because I remember week 1 of 2022 when he threw that pick in the end zone and Dable went. Dable chewed him out. So it's like it seemed like he just was scared. He just was scared to make mistakes after that because it's like he played, like, to be honest, in 2022, Jones played all right, but like he never took over games like how you would expect good quarterbacks to do. He never really did that. Like he may have threw he probably threw 2 touchdowns maybe in a game, but he never put up since his rookie year, I don't think he never put up 300 or 400 yards. I think his rookie year he put up 400 against Washington. I think we beat them.
Yeah, that 1-5 touchdown game. That was probably the best game he played in. I always think back to 3 games that I remember he actually played because that's how little it was that you actually can remember. See, that's the difference, y'all. When you have a franchise quarterback, you don't remember every single best part of their career in such a short time period. But since it was so far between, you only remember. I think, like you said, that game against Washington, that was the famous Chase Young Bowl. Remember that? Why did they win that game? We didn't get Chase Young, but we got Andrew Thomas instead. That game, obviously the Colts game to clinch the playoff berth in 2022 when we were out there. One of the best moments we had.
I think among when the 4 years or whatever that we were, whatchamacallit, that we were, we've established as a group, that might have been the best.
Yeah, that was a great night. That day they clinched the playoff berth against the Colts. That was another one. And of course the Minnesota playoff game. That was his 3 best games that he ever played. And the only games you could say that he was like, wow, man, this guy was a franchise quarterback. Also, I'll also say the second half against Arizona, what was it in 2023? I was. I think we were down 21-0 at the half, and in the second half they went out on a run and they beat them and shit. Yeah, so that's really been it. That was really it for him, man. But let's check in the chat. Eli Betts says, "What about your rookie who got put on his? Are you really listen?" Now, I'm glad you said that, Eli Betts. Now, I'm going to tell you something, man. You know that the Jets season is going to be absolute shit. That's probably going to be the best highlight that you can remember this year. Is because you got a little chip block on Abdul Carter? A chip block? Really, bro? You really brought that up, man? Man, you must be desert thirsty for some good news, ain't you?
He knows that the Jets are about to get ran through by the Bills, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. So
yeah. What about when he had your quarterback running for his life the rest of the whole night, the whole half? I mean, that's all you got. Listen, man, you can have that. You can have that. I mean, damn, that was really sucked that you got to really hold on to that chip block. That might be his highlight of the year, y'all, for real. He also said Saucer was about to take the next step? He's traveling this year, all pro season and come. Well, he travels. Is he going to hold on, or is he going to let go? Because he holds a lot. He holds the receivers the whole time. Let's see how many flags he get, bro.
Is he going to maintain it is the question.
I mean, I ain't going to front. I like Sauce Gardner in the draft process. I actually wanted to draft him in the draft process, but the Jets took him, and we ended up with Thibodeau or whatever. But honestly, he's got to clean up that holding shit he do. He get away with a lot of holding, and last year, and clearly he doesn't like the tackle, and he doesn't get interceptions. So he got paid. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he takes that next step. We'll see. Ghost Dog says Washington gonna hold this L. Damn right, yeah, they are. They're gonna hold a big time L. Of course, Ghost, you already know, man. It's all love, man. Yeah, they gonna definitely hold that L. The Giants is coming for Washington. I'm telling you, y'all. I've been on that train the whole entire offseason. If you've been tuned into this channel, or you tune into guys like my guys TP Wade, my guys Dash, we've all been keeping the same energy, man. The Giants are about to smack Washington week 1. I can't wait to see it. Eli says Jackson Dart doesn't know what a tollway is. What is that? But he is ready to lead an NFL team.
He's talking about that whole stupid thing where Jackson Dart, who's from the South, they don't have easy pass. He didn't know what an easy pass was.
Man, bro, you really, Eli, it's really hard, ain't it? It's hard being a Jet fan, man. You really scrambling finding this, huh?
He's fighting for his life here.
He is fighting for his life. I didn't even know that happened. Who cares? I mean, really, bro? Ghost says, wish I could, fam. Busy doing other things, but I am tapped in. All right, it's all good, brother. Another time, but salute. I appreciate you being tapped in with us, man. My guy, Ghost, always showing love, man. He says, that's crazy. Y'all crowning Dart already. Who's crowning Dart? Who's crowning Dart? Who did that? That's how you interpret that, bro? We crowning Dart because we're like, let's wait on him and let him develop. I think we all right. Oh, or maybe it's because of my comment about the draft process this year with the quarterback didn't look as good this week. Yeah, I am glad we got Jackson Dart because honestly, let's be honest. If Dart would have stayed in school, he'd probably be a top 2 pick right now, the way this draft class is looking with the quarterback. So, hey, yeah, I am happy. I'm happy we got Dart. No one's crowning him. Obviously, he's got work to do, but it's been fun to see him develop, and I think we got one. So it is what it is. It's just a matter of will we develop him right. That's all. And I ain't mad at the approach we have taken. Eli says there's 3 quarterbacks on this roster. That tells me that there's no legitimate quarterback. Bro, you serious, dude? That's bro, that's your take from that? That's your take from that, bro? How many quarterbacks do the Jets have on their roster, bro? How many? I mean, go around the league. A lot of teams have 3 quarterbacks that have franchise quarterbacks. Bro, you reaching, man. You in the desert looking for that cactus water right now, bro. But you go right ahead. You do that, brother. You do that.
Right now.
Typical Jets fan.
JBX, my Giants, bro. I'm thinking that JD is a good quarterback. He is going to make his presence felt. More worried about AC, who didn't get a sack in the preseason games. I do thought it'll be fine, bro. Honestly, JBX, first of all, salute to you. Thanks for joining the show. Make sure you tap in and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you being tapped with us today, man. But I'll say this. I'm not worried about Abdul Carter, not even a little bit. I feel like he is the next one, bro. I really do. I am all in on the Abdul Carter train. And also keep in mind, bro, they really didn't showcase him much in too many plays. It's preseason, and he came close getting them sacks. I know he wants it, though. I know he wants it. That was a story I heard that he said he's not going to get a haircut until he get his first sack. Well, I think he's going to get 2 sacks come Sunday against Washington. I said it. Remember, I told you that, baby. Don't worry about Abdul. He fine. Remember, it's preseason. They limited his snap count. They haven't really showcased him like that yet. It's going to happen, brother. We all right. We are all right.
The thing that I noticed about him when he did play, he did get a lot of pressure.
Oh, man. He was all over them.
Yep.
All over them, man.
All over them.
Oh, my God, Danny, what's good, bro? He wanted to chime in before I headed to the pool party. We going 9-8 with a playoff appearance. Can't wait till Sunday. My God, Danny, salute to Danny. Always coming through, showing love to the channel. Yeah, bro. And that's what I said down in there. Bro, I'm so glad you have come on this side of the tracks, baby. I knew sooner or later you was going to see that. We talked previously in the last stream. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till we get these dudes, man. I can't wait. I am so sick and tired of Commander fans. They have been on another level. It's like crazy. Shout out to my guy, Big Dash. I saw his stream last night, and he actually mentioned this, and it's so true, y'all. It's so true. Commander fans forget that they have been basement dwellers for so long. They get one good year, and all of a sudden, they trying to call the Giant fans basement dwellers. Really, bro? But we had Daniel Jones. Y'all were guaranteed 2 wins every year. Y'all forgot about that? Don't worry. We give me all that reminder come Sunday. Believe
Hold up. I got to remind you about something. Daniel Jones has beaten Washington more times, beaten Dallas and Philly.
He's the only guy they could actually beat. And they forget that? Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. What you think about that, Ty?
It's crazy how Washington fans just be talking. I know like a couple, and they just be swearing that they the best team in the world. Mind you, they haven't been to a Super Bowl since what, the 90s?
Bro,
I wasn't even alive yet.
They haven't won since Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas took the field against them, bro. Like, are we serious right now, bro? Listen, Commander fans, I get that you're excited. You outkicked your coverage, though, bro. You outkicked your coverage. You are not a 12-win team. Just go look at all the quarterbacks y'all beat last year. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Now, I'll give y'all respect in the playoffs. You made enough plays to get the dubs. First of all, that Detroit team, that defense was beat up, okay? That defense was not the Detroit defense that they had all season as a number 1 seed, okay? So let's calm down. Aiden Hutchinson didn't play. They were a ravaged defensive team onto injury. I mean, they had guys in the street playing. We gave y'all credit. Y'all got the job done. But look at the season. Look at who y'all beat, man. Y'all beat Daniel Jones and Drew Lock. Y'all beat a bunch of bad backup quarterbacks the entire season, got 12 wins. Had a Hail Mary win against Chicago. You outkicked your coverage, y'all. You did. Now, I like the fact that y'all got Tunsil for the offensive line, okay? Y'all know me. I'm a point of attack guy on O-line and D-line. That was a good move. But what did you do on your D? You got Deebo Samuel. You got a slow Deebo Samuel who's a gimmick player, can't separate, all right? He's all right. He's all right. There's a reason why the Niners traded him away, y'all. Seriously, okay? But we'll see with him. What did you really do defensively, Commander fans? How did you get better? I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm not afraid of that pass rush. I'm not. I'm really not, okay? Luva's a good player, good linebacker, okay? Look at the secondary. Look at their safeties. Who scares you? Y'all about to get that humble pie, and a first slice is coming week 1. Bet that. Bet that.
Facts.
Eli says a chip block, and we can't – listen, this dude's still talking about chip blocks. This shit is sad, man. I guess he's responding to the comment I had on Saul. He doesn't get thrown to. Of course he doesn't get that many interceptions. Dude, stop. I see him drop interceptions all the time when he does get his hands on the ball. Okay, come on, man. Come on. He also had DJ Reed on the other side for a few years too, okay? And what happened there? Come on, stop. Stop, man. You making a little bit too much excuses, brother. Come on now. Got to be real, baby. You got to come bring me something better than that, man. He says, I'm reaching, big dog. We got 2 in a starter. It's clear cut. I guess. If that's what you want to call it. What's his name? Who's the backup? Martinez? That dude is trash.
I think released Martinez. I believe he did.
Martinez, right?
I think so. I
know that was the backup.
In the XFL. I got to look that up.
Yeah. He looked like he could throw better passes than Justin Fields, but hey, what do I know? He says Abdul wanted LT's number. Well, all right, that part I'll say he's a little bit out of hand. All right, don't come for the GOAT number. The LT is that's my GOAT. Don't come for the GOAT number. I get that, but it wasn't like malicious or nothing like that. It wasn't like he was being disrespectful. So let's calm down, Eli Betts. All right, let's calm down.
His backup is Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, but he's hurt. He had surgery. I don't think he's going to be ready for week 1, I heard, right?
I don't think so either.
All right, so they got 3 quarterbacks then when he's back. Taylor and this guy. So, I mean, how your logic just got thrown out the window, Eli. I'm sorry to tell you. Abdul Carwell, yeah, I know, wanted LT, but like I said, it wasn't malicious. He took a stab at it. And this young generation different, man. They weren't alive watching those guys. They know about them, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm so glad they didn't do that though. I'm gonna be honest. He can make his own legacy with his own number. I'm glad, respectfully. Cliff checking in. What's good, Cliff? How you doing, brother? Salute, man. Thanks for chopping it up, brother. Another fellow Jet fan who is chiming in. Hey, man, you might have to reel your guy Eli Betts in, man. He's on fire with these Jet takes, man. I don't know what's up. We think he getting us with these little sideways comments about chip blocks, bro. I don't know, Cliff. Salute to my guy, Cliff, man. Always showing love to the show. He says Taylor is ready for week 1. Taylor? What do you mean, Taylor?
Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, Tyrod. Okay. We was just talking about LT. You gotta be specific when you bring up Taylor to me. All right, so Tyrod will be ready week 1. Okay, so you got 3 quarterbacks. That was the point. So what were you trying to do? What were you trying to get at, brother? That's a funny guy, man. Yeah, so it is what it is. I know he had a procedure done in the offseason. I do know that. On the preseason, I should say. So I wasn't sure if he was going to be ready to go week 1. So, hey, that's good for you, man. You might need him sometime this year. I'll tell you that. You might need him. He might have to get some starts because Fields, running quarterback, takes hits. That's his strength, running the ball. So he's going to take some hits. Jets have a good O-line. I'll say that. They do have a good offensive line, good run blocking offensive line too. So, but he's going to take hits. And if you want to see him, maximize his potential with that team, you're going to have to see him run the ball. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Okay. So let me see. Let's get to some topics here. All right. We already touched on the situation with Dart. I think right here we are going to talk about point of attack because injury news with Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas has been talked about that he is going to take it slow. I'm going to be real, fellas. I don't think he's going to be playing this week. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to play week or 2. I have a feeling that there was a report that Dan Dugan had. Shout out to Dan Dugan. He had a report that he had a screw taken out of his foot during the off-season program that they had to take care of. So they are taking it slow. So it wasn't just the injury he had last year. He had a separate procedure done to that foot injury that he's played with, and we all know it. The problem with Andrew Thomas is not when he plays, it's if he plays, okay? He's had an injury history the last couple of years, and the Giants, if we have another season of that, are going to have to look on that we might have to plan for life without AT. And I love AT, but you can't help the club if you're always in the cold tub. You got to be on the field, man. You got to be on the field. And every time he gets hurt, that's all she wrote for the O-line, and that makes it even worse with the offense. So, listen, if I feel like this. If Andrew Thomas plays 13-plus games, the O-line will be a solid unit. But I got this for y'all. I love Membo. I think he is going to be the future of this offensive line, whether it be on the right side or the left side. I feel like he has to be a factor in the equation this year. He's too good a player to just leave on the bench. They have to get him involved. And shout out to Dash, Big Dash knows. He mentioned this during Twitter this week, and I agree with him as well and on his live stream. If Andrew Thomas can't go, I think it'll probably be a better idea to not put Hudson at left tackle. Now, I think they're still going to put Hudson at left tackle because they paid him. But to move Membo to left tackle and keep Aluminum on the right side, we'll see. But I feel like if Andrew Thomas can play 13-plus games, this O-line is going to be a solid unit. What do y'all think about that?
You know what? You're right because, he is the anchor of that offensive line. He is. When he's on the field, there's no doubt he's spectacular. There's no doubt that he is locking up that edge rusher on his side, no matter who's playing on his side, if he is on the field. That's a big if.
Right.
Now, whether he plays 13 games this year, I don't know. But I think that if he's taking it slow, it's it's more beneficial because he's not rushing back, and then we lose him for another 3 weeks.
Yeah, I
then
don't
he
want
comes
that.
back for another 2, and then he's out for the 5. He's on the injured. He's on IR. I don't want that for Andrew Thomas this year. Maybe the first 3 weeks, yes, but if we're getting into week 4 and 5, if he's still not out there, then yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I agree with you. Like, I don't want to rush him. I want to take our time. Let's not rush him. Let's get him in there when he's ready to go. Honestly, I feel like there is a strong possibility he might not be ready till maybe the very earliest to charge again. I really do, bro. I think they're gonna take their time with him, and I think they should. It's unfortunate, but like you said, he's too important, man. That's why I put 13 games, because I think there's a real possibility he could miss the first 3 or 4 weeks. Ty, what is your take on it, man?
Yeah, I say take his time because I feel like we have capable people that could play in his spot until he's ready.
Yeah.
So just like y'all said, just let him take his time. Don't rush him back because you don't want him to rush back and then something else happens. So I say just keep him, just let him take his time and let him start when he feel that he could do it. Because you don't want him to come back and then he play a good pad rusher and then he's struggling and then people gonna be talking crazy about him. So you might as well just let him take his time and get healthy. Don't rush him back.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Because like Jose said, you don't want to rush a setback. And that happened to him even the season where he was chasing the guy on a field goal block and he got injured. He tried to come back. I remember that. He tried to come back and then he came back too early and then he was out longer again. Last year, he got hurt. Try to get back in, he got injured again. They got to take their time with Andrew Thomas. It's going to suck, but I really feel like I like the depth on this O-line this year. I do. I love this kid Membo that we got in the 5th round. I think he's a freaking steal that we got him there. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know what NFL scouts was thinking, but I'm glad they were thinking it because this guy's got, first of all, he already had a mean streak as it is, okay? He had a mean streak when he played in college. He's got the feet to play either tackle side that you need on the next level with edge rushes on this level. That's the problem with Evan Neal. He's got cinder block feet. He can't move. And he's not playing future accountants in college anymore, so he can't get away with it, okay? That's why he's probably better off inside Evan Neal. With this kid, Membo, he's got the quick feet for the edge rushes on the next level. On the next level, edge rushes in the NFL are as fast as the receivers are out here, okay? Yeah. So if you can't have that bend on the edge, you're going to struggle and you're going to get your quarterback killed, okay? Exactly. So I think this kid is the real deal. He's already got the mean streak. Hey, the Giants cannot just give him a red shirt year. This is not the player to do that. They got to find a way. And I love Illuminor. And I have a feeling, and I don't want to speak this into existence, but I have a feeling the Giants are making contingency plans next year because Illuminor is a free agent and he's gonna get a pay raise, and they might not be able to afford to keep him if they keep Andrew Thomas. However, if Andrew Thomas has another injury-riddled season, they might have to look into moving on from him because you're paying him the money you're paying him, and he's not out there and. I don't want to lose Illuminor if I got my left tackle with busted feet that can't play. Okay, so it might be better off to go that route. Let's hope it doesn't have to be that way.
Exactly.
And Andrew Thomas shows he's all right this year when he does get back, and it's a tougher decision for the Giants to make at the end of the year with Illuminor. So let's hope for that. The run game. Tracy and Scatterbo and Singletary are the key for the offense to become formidable. This is my key for the offense this year. I know we're talking about the quarterback's position. That's the obvious answer. But I do think the Giants are going to be better with the run game this year, and I think they're going to need to be better with the run game this year. They're going to need play action for Russell Wilson. They can't just do the whole every week. There'll be some games that we can do that with Russell. But if you're going to make that a habit, that's fool's gold. You can't play that way with him. Not at this point in his career. And even when his better days in Seattle, he always had the run game, the play action game. I think Tyrone Tracy is a guy that people are not talking much about. He had a very solid rookie year. His fumbles got to stop. I don't want to see no fumbles.
He's got to hang on to the
tolerate the ball security issues because I don't care how good you are. If you can't hold on to the rock, you can't be out there. So hopefully that's better. Singletary as well. He has some fumbling issues. Not a fan of that. But I do think as the third option, he's a solid back. Scatterbo's the guy for me that I'm looking at. I really like him. I think he was a nice pickup in the 4th round this year. He got injured, a hamstring injury during the preseason. He did come back to play in the last preseason game, but he looked rusty. That trio can be a very solid duo to get play action for this offense to cook. What do y'all think about that? Ty, what do you think about that? We'll start with you.
Yeah, I believe that Tracy, Scatterbull, and Singletary, I think they could be good. They just all got to hold on to the ball. So
no doubt about it.
Yes, sir.
It's like, and with Scatterbull, I'm just excited to see what he do because it's like in college he just was running everybody over and stuff like that. So I just want to see what he do at the NFL level. He got some good carries. He just gotta stay on his feet because he slipped a couple times at that Patriots game. Mm-hmm. So he just gotta get his feet on now. But once he get his feet under, I feel like he'd be good. And Singletary's still a good back. I'm not done with Singletary. He's still good. And Tracy, we know what Tracy can do. So I know, just like I said, as long as they hold on to the ball, they all could do good. But it's like the only thing I hate though is like when Tracy would get us down the field and then they'd take him out and put Singletary in. That's the only thing I don't like. But other than that, other than that, I think they all could do good though.
Yes, sir. I agree. Jose, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be a key factor for the offense because you have two capable running backs, young running backs in Tracy and Scatterbull. That if you need a run, a breakout run, you have Tracy. You need to grind out a few yards, you got Scatterbull, which since he's been drafted, he's been getting those Mike Allstott comparisons.
Right.
Now, if you cannot, like you said, you cannot think that Russell Wilson is going to throw the ball, 40 times a game and still win. No, it's not going to happen. You got to get one of these three guys, especially Tracy, going, and he has to hang on to the football.
Right. Absolutely. Let's check back in with the chat real quick. Cliff says, as for my Jets, I'm looking for a non-drama rebuilding season. We'll take care of the Cowboys for you in week 5. Hey, your lips to God's ear, bro. Go win that Dallas Cowboy game. We'll appreciate that for sure.
We'll be rooting for you.
Eli Betts says, I know you didn't just quote Aaron Glenn. This guy right here. Listen, man, we like Aaron Glenn. Please don't make me not like the guy, okay? I like Aaron Glenn. I think he's going to be solid. I think he's going to be a solid coach. I liked him with Detroit. I think he brings a needed attitude to your franchise because your franchise has been so dookie for such a long time. I think you need a little change. You need a little foot in the ass pause for that franchise because Salah was running a country club over there when he was there, okay? Salah was running a country club. And I was not all hyped up because he used to run up the stairs up and down the aisles at MetLife before a game and with his little muscle shirt thinking he was tough because when it came to his players, he was soft as fucking Play-Doh, bro.
Exactly.
So, listen, this is what you need. Let's see how it goes, man. TP Way the Giant checking in. 330 crew. What's good, my guy TP Way? Always showing love, man. Salute to my guy TP Way. Yo, listen, all of y'all, if y'all haven't done it yet, go ahead and go subscribe to my guy TP Way the Giant. Another dope content creator, giant content creator. He got that sauce you need every day. Any Giant news, he always got the ears to the streets, man. Go salute. Yeah. Go see my guy. Hit that sub button. And look who's here. My guy, Big Dash Nose. Salute to the 330 crew. 330. My guy, salute Dash. Like I said, go another dope content creator, absolute legendary on this YouTube circle. Go ahead. If you haven't already, man, where have you been at? Go hit that subscribe button to my guy, Big Dash Knows. Always with the dope fire New York Giant content, man. Go hit that sub button, man. Salute. Thanks for checking in. Hey, if you guys want to come through, man, the link's in the chat. Come through. Come chop it up, man. All good, baby. So, yeah, on to the next topic. I wanted to talk about absolutely Malik Neighbors, man. I'm in on Malik Neighbors. I think he might be in for a 1,500-yard, 10-touchdown season, y'all. I really do. And we touched a little bit on it earlier in the show. I think the fact that they are now going to move him around in different formations with Kafka, they're going to move him into the slot where he was just a demon in college at LSU. I think that's going to really, really be a good thing for this New York Giant team, man. And I know there was some injury stuff to start the preseason. I really think that you were just playing it very cautious with him and just not overexerting himself.
With the ankle.
Yeah, with the ankle. Then it was like a minor back thing. And the toe. The toe is the more thing that I'm more concerned with, is the toe injury. Because I think he should have gotten that surgery in the offseason, but he didn't. He wanted to play through it. And, hey, if he's not concerned, I'm not concerned, because every time I saw him in training camp, fellas, he was cooking. He was cooking when he was practicing in the OTAs. He looked like himself. So I think the Giants brought him along slow because he doesn't have nothing to prove in training camp and meaningless preseason. Be ready for week 1. Be ready to go smack the Washington Commanders. I'm in on that. What is your take on that? What do you think? What are you expecting from Malik Neighbors, Jose?
I'm expecting a big season from him. I'm expecting for him to take that next step forward.
Absolutely.
And then establishing himself what he is, which is top 10, if not top 5 receiver in the NFL. Yep. It's just a matter of using him right, and it's just a matter of a quarterback that's capable of getting him the ball, especially in those deep, especially 20 yards downfield, in those those deep balls that we know he's capable of doing. So yeah, I think 1,500, 10 touchdowns is definitely not out of the question for him.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We all know he's got the tools, man. We know what it is with him, man. It's all about health. It's all about the quarterback play being improved this year. Russ getting that chemistry with him. Dart, whenever that is, he gets his turn, whatever. That's all it is. If this man is healthy, he is in for a big season. Ty, let me know, what is your expectations for Malik Neighbors, baby?
Yeah, I expect him to have a great season because he was killing it last year with 3 different quarterbacks. Well, 4 different quarterbacks, if you want to say that, because he played with DeVito, Boyle, Jones, and Locke. And he put up 1,200. So imagine, and then the key is him staying healthy, though. Yep. But I believe he will. But it's like, I think it's smart the way they're going to use him with putting him in the slot and stuff. You put like all over, because nobody could key on him and saying, oh, he's outside, so put our best corner on him. You could put him in a slot, and then they slot corner could cover him. He could kill, even though he could kill any corner, because he have that attitude, like he don't care who it is, like he going to do what he going to do. So it's like he going to have a great season, though, and I'm looking forward to that, because he the best receiver we had since Odell. So
no doubt about it. Yep, no doubt about it. I agree with you, man. And, he's quarterback proof. That's what it is. He's quarterback proof. He proved it as a rookie. He's quarterback proof. I mean, he played with bad quarterback play. I mean, it is what it is. Whatever fan you want to, whatever player you is, it is what it is. He's quarterback proof. And I love the fact that he came in with the mindset of showing some leadership. He's actually been showing some leadership in that locker room, it sounds like, too. So,
yes.
And for those that were concerned with Malik, with his injuries and the health in the preseason, did you see what happened when Jackson Dart had got that touchdown against New England in that preseason game? Who was the first out there to go greet him and celebrate? It was Malik Neighbors. So
Malik Neighbors, exactly.
I think we're good on that. Checking in with the chat. Cliff says, for me, there's no beef with the Giants. We play the same city and stadium. I actually like the franchise. It's different as a Met fan. Completely despise the Yankees. LOL. an unhealthy level of hate. I hear you, Cliff. I hear you. I would definitely come out to a 3:30 meetup with y'all. I'd wear Nick Fit. Listen, man, you already know. You come through, man. Come through. You know, we tell anyone out there, y'all.
Anyone out here who wants to come out and just show love, we there.
We
got waiting for you.
Any day game, we are out there for sure. Come through, man. Come show some love to the 330 crew. We got y'all, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, the next topic I got is the expectations for this starting defense. And man, I'm telling you right now, there is no situation that I am not loving what this defense is going to bring this year. Okay. Now, the only question I have is the corner position. That's all. Okay. Adebo was signed to a big contract. Hey, he didn't look great, in training camp. He was kind of getting cooked a little bit in training camp with our receivers, especially Leak, but you got to say, hey, that's Leak, whatever. But he was okay. He looked pretty good when he played in the preseason against other competition. So he's coming off an injury, but he did look good and he's healthy. They paid him. We're expecting him to get turnovers, okay? That's why we brought Adebo here. The Giants were one of the worst teams in NFL history in creating turnovers last year. Yes. So last year, they actually broke a record for consecutive games without forcing a turnover, which was insane to me. So, hey, I'm expecting the Adebo to be an upgrade there. We'll see how much of an upgrade. The CB2 is a question, y'all. CB2 is a question. Now, if anyone knows me, I am not high on Deonte Banks right now. I didn't like what I saw from Tay Banks last year. I felt he regressed as a player. There were some circumstances there because of the scheme change, but he regresses as a player. And when I saw him quitting on plays too many times in MetLife, it really soured me to him. Yep. So I'm glad the Giants did a cornerback 2 competition this all season. If it was up to me, I would start Flott to start the season. Doesn't mean Banks can't get the job back. It doesn't mean he's not going to play. But to me, you're a first-round pick. Go show you're a first-round pick. I didn't see any of that in the preseason. I see the same issues, not turning his head when the ball's in the air, those things. So Flott actually played pretty good when he got his shot. We'll see how it ends up playing out. What do you guys think about this starting defense? What do you think about the CB2 situation, y'all?
I think that, this is a make-or-break year for Deonte Banks.
Yeah.
That rookie year, he showed flashes. He showed what he could do. Last year, he took a big hit. He regressed badly. Yeah. And it's like, and in the preseason, it's just not, it was the same thing. And even though I do have a feeling he is going to improve on it, but if I could see him, basically not hitting that bench once if he doesn't get it together within the first month of the season. I think Flott might take this spot, and I think that might be it for him.
I agree. What do you think, Todd?
I say this, like, if Banks is like, if Banks doesn't do good, I mean, like, knowing like if Banks is still playing the same way he played, I feel like you just gotta have a safety over the top every time, because if our defense is gonna be doing what we expect them to do, we can't have a weak spot of leaving him on an island. We gotta have safety over the top for help if we know that he's struggling still. So that's just my thing. That's what I hated last year, is how they just left him on islands and stuff, and he got killed every time instead of having a safety over the top.
Brutal.
Even though we didn't really have a true free safety, we basically had 2 strong safeties last year, but we still should have had double coverage over the top. So I feel like this year, if knowing how Banks is still playing the same way, they just gotta have a safety over the top every time. And that's not a bad thing to have. And it's not a bad thing to have a safety over the top, because it's better to have there's a better chance of us getting turnovers too if we have a safety over the top. So
I'm so glad you brought up the safety, because right on cue, baby. Let's talk about it. I really feel like and you're absolutely right, Ty. You are absolutely right. You hit it right on the head, bro. they should have did better schematically to help Banks with safety helping all of the time. But let me tell you something. This safety tandem that we got this year, Jose, it's got me excited. Okay.
Yes,
they got me excited. Javon Holland and Tyler Newman have the potential to be a deadly safety tandem. Bro, I can't wait to see it. Holland was the big fish that they signed in the offseason for the defense. We know what he can bring in the back end with the Dolphins. They just priced him out and he took off. And who could ever forget the Friday night, was it the Black Friday game, the first Black Friday game against the Jets? The fail Mary when he ran it back for the before the half and scored a pick six. Who could ever forget that? So right there, I was like, I'm in.
I'm sold on him with that Black Friday game.
Absolutely.
We have the potential to have the best safety tandem in the league.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Tyler Newman, year 2. People don't talk about Tyler Newman's rookie year, but he was really solid for us.
He was.
Especially what he had to deal with out there. He was out there with this cornerback situation with Banks. He was out there with lackluster safety playing with him. Andrew Phillips is a dog. I love him. At least he had him. But our 2 best DBs last year were rookies. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think people do not talk about the year Tyler Newman had. But I'm telling you right now, when he was in Minnesota, he was a ball hawk, man. And teams are going to find that out this year. Now that he's got Javon Holland, a veteran safety like that, I think this tandem is going to be off the charts. What do you think about that, Ty?
Sure, I love it because I'm glad we got Holland too, because he could help Tyler Newman out, getting him in the right spot and stuff like that. Something he didn't have last year. So it's like it'd be good. And then Newman could play in the box more if they need him to. Because last year he used to come up and hit people. Like, also I need Newman to smack Barkley. I need Newman to smack Barkley for real, because last year Barkley was talking crazy. And
he was though.
Yeah,
he was talking crazy.
Barkley was talking crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And
so it's like I need.
Yeah.
I really need Newman to do that. This year, I really do need Newman to do that. He need to smack Barkley because I don't like that. He was talking crazy. But nah, on a serious note, I definitely need that tandem to do good, though. I feel like they could do good. And they both could play free or they both could play strong. So that's the good thing about having 2 safeties that could do that. Like, they could switch the coverage. Like, they could switch either one. One can move up or one can go back and don't
very
matter.
Versatile. Yep, very versatile.
And, one thing is that, speaking of Barkley, I live in the Philadelphia area, so they've been on one. So, especially, they have the right to. They won the Super Bowl. But I would like, just for this season, for the Eagles to regress. And by, November, they already have their Flyers and their Sixers gear out.
Right. Yeah, you already know what time it is in PA. We're not surprised the kind of fans in Philly. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But also want to check in about this pass rush. I feel like Dex, Burns, and it's obvious. Dex, Burns, Carter, Tibbs. The Giants have the best pass rush in the division. They are going to be a fucking problem for teams this year to block. I mean, how are you going to block? How are you going to block this? How are you going to block this? Especially the versatility that Abdul Carter is going to bring to this unit. He can line up with his hands in the dirt. He can line up on the edge. He can line up inside and coming off ball. It is going to be fun to watch to see this defense go to work. And a healthy Dex at that. Dex is coming back healthy, okay? Brian Burns, he looks like he is in tremendous shape. He's showing leadership in that locker room, it looks like. And he looks fantastic in the preseason. Fantastic he looked in the preseason. Tibbs is looking swole. Looks like he is built now more strong for the run and setting that edge. I expect that this is going to help Tibbs have a better year than he had last year because of the attention that these guys are going to bring. I mean, who are you going to block? Who are you going to block? Good luck, NFL.
Exactly.
And news for the New York Football Giants. Talk to me, Jose.
I think this is going to be the strength of this team, that pass rush.
No doubt about it.
You know, it's just like we have 4 dogs on that line. We got 4 dogs on that front 8. And that might open up opportunities for others. Say like, you know, like a Bobby Okekere or something, because he's gonna be he's gonna have a bounce back year this year. Or somebody like like a Taco, like a Nunez Roches that could be. It could open up. These 4 are gonna be a problem, and they're gonna open it up and make everyone better on that front 8.
No doubt about it. What do you think, Ty?
I'm ready. I'm just ready for the season, man. I can't wait because I'm just ready to see Carter get full team snaps and see everybody play. I'm just ready.
Yep.
And like he said, like Jose said, is Okereke got to bounce back because that first year he was with us, they was talking about him being all pro and all that and stuff like that. And how they were saying like last year that he kind of was like one of the best people on the defense. And then I feel like Bowen didn't help him last year. Like I feel like they tried to. I feel like they tried to turn Okereke into like a coverage linebacker kind of more. They wasn't letting him be the tackling machine. Like he was. But I feel like in order for us to win, we need him to be going forward and not backwards. If you think like we need him to be tackling running backs. And,
I agree, man.
But it's
I
like,
agree. Yeah, I agree.
And then like for the front 4, and then like for the front 4, they gonna try to double team. They're gonna try to double team Lawrence, but if they do that, then that mean either Burns or Thibodeau gonna be free or Carter. One of them gonna be free, but they definitely gonna try their best to double team Lawrence because Lawrence is not normal. So it's like they gonna try their best to. They gonna try their best to do it, but
they are.
He's unblockable. You can't block Dex one-on-one. No chance. It's not going to happen. He's going to draw doubles. So that right there, having him alone, because remember, last year he got hurt. And at the time he was healthy, the Giants were actually leading the league in sacks. And Bowen was actually changed his scheme and had us blitzing a little more. We were getting home. Now you add Abdul Carter and a healthy Dex to this front. Oh, my God. I am so excited to see it. And speaking of Abdul Carter, I'm telling y'all right now, along with Dex, I should have put along with Dex, but I am all in on Abdul Carter. I'm telling y'all right now, I am all in on Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter has the potential to become the future face of this Giant defense. He is that talented. I think he's that good. And I think in the future, it doesn't have to be this year, but in the future, he is going to be the face of this New York Giant defense, man. I'm telling you, I am all in on Abdul Carter. His skill set is just, you gotta be born with it, man. His bend on the edge, his tackling ability. He had 24 tackles for loss in Penn State last season alone by himself. Okay, and he was working on the edge. Okay, they moved him to the edge. The first time was last year when they moved him to the edge. Okay, he wasn't even an edge player his first couple of years in Penn State. He was all ball and he was a great player. I am all in on Abdul Carter. How all in am I? Well, I'm saying it. He's going to win Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. I am all in on Abdul Carter.
He's predicted. He's predicted to.
Yeah, I'm predicting it as well. That's what I see. I think he is going to show the NFL he like that. If that man stays healthy and he is, and Shane Bowen doesn't get in the way, I'm telling you right now, I am all in. I got Abdul Carter Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. What do y'all think about that?
I think I think Bowen has to let the dogs eat.
Yep. Absolutely.
He has to like unleash these guys instead of, the scheme that he was running throughout last year, which was, not sending. You have talented players and, especially in that front 7, and you're not sending them.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Coverage.
Yep. No doubt about it. I want to say this as well, as we are about to wrap up in a minute. I'm going to say this as well. I cannot ignore it because this is to me, the only thing the Giants have to show they are better at this year on defense. Point of attack. The Giants' run defense must improve in order to become a top 10 overall defense. They have to stop the run. It has been their bugaboo the last couple of years, even when we had Wink. They have. Now, I know last year some of it was because Dex got injured. I know that. But it's got to be better. Because even when Dex was playing, when he would have to come off the field for a breather, you were seeing guys ripping runs all the time on us. You know what I'm saying? The Giants had 19 runs of 20 yards or more last season. That is inexcusable. That is not New York Giant defense. If the Giants are to reach the potential on this defense of what they can be, which I feel is a top 10 overall defense, they have to stop the run. It's got to get done this year. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, we definitely have to improve on our run defense because I'm tired of teams running on us for real. It's like it makes no sense how teams just run on us. I'm tired of that. I'll be at the games and I'm like, he getting too many yards. Like I'll be looking, I'll be like, it's no way that they shouldn't have stopped it. Like you would see it from the stands. We see it from our seats, and I know they see it on the sideline. Like there's no way that they should have broke up the middle like that.
Right.
But
I mean, how you gonna unleash this talent on the pass rush if it's 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 every damn third down? You gotta stop the run. You gotta earn the right to get to 3rd and long so you can unleash the dogs. What do you think about that, Jose?
I'm looking up the run defense by team. You know, like it's but I know the Giants were at the bottom of that list because it was just like every time that the Giants were, matter of fact, they're in the bottom 5. And they gave up 4.6 yards per carry.
That is awful.
That's just not good.
No.
That is not good.
No.
When you're trying to, you know, when you have a defense like you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they give up 18 rushing touchdowns last year, which is like middle of the road, maybe lower, but when you're giving up 4.6 yards per carry, no, shit gotta improve. We gotta improve the run defense.
No doubt about it. That's the bugaboo. And I'm hoping that Robinson Harris, the addition of him, Darius Alexander, who we got in the 3rd round, but I think he is behind. I think he needs more seasoning. We'll see as the season goes on if he can get his stuff together. He had a slow start to the camp and preseason because of injuries. I think we have to get that done. And I'm hoping with Dex being back and with the addition of Robertson Harris, that will be a lot better. Because, folks, it's got to get there. Because without it, if we can't stop the run, teams ain't going to be worrying about throwing the ball on us. And then we're going to be neutralized of this great talent. It's going to go to waste on the front 7. So, yeah, stop the run, Giants. I need that. I think it'll be improved. How improved? We will see. Before we go, I just want to touch on this schedule, man. I got to say it because I've been hearing too much about it the entire offseason. Yes, the schedule is challenging, but it's not impossible, folks. It's not. The Giants have improved their team that they should win games as well. This is not 3-14 Giants last year, okay? I think the Giants are going to be very competitive in a lot of games, even the games they don't win, okay? And I just think that if they want to become a playoff team, if they want to shock the NFL and be in this playoff race late in the season, as they say, meaningful games in December. If they want that, it's going to have to come early. They got to get off to a good start. Obviously, the first 4 games, 2 division games, Washington, who I think we're going in to smack down them, Dallas next the following week. We see what's going on with them. They got turmoil over there. Okay, you got the Chiefs on Sunday night as the home opener. Okay, all right, they're the Chiefs. Respect to the Chiefs and all that. But you know what? We match up with the Chiefs as well. What did we see in the playoffs in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs with the Eagles? Pass rush dominated their O-line. I got questions about their O-line if they're ready to go. I got questions. If this defensive front 7 that we think we have, they can give that team problems. So we'll see on that. Then we got the Chargers. They got to come out here. They got to come out for a 4 o'clock game. West Coast team. You know, the Chargers are not world beaters. They're a physical, tough defensive team. Tough, gritty, physical team. But the Giants can play with that team, okay? So those first 4 games are not like oh my God, what's going to happen? That's not it. Don't listen to the naysayers, folks. As my guy TP likes to say, they got to hit that update button. But I think if the Giants are in this season to have meaningful games in December, the biggest challenge that's going to determine that is going to be November. The schedule in November is probably going to be the most interesting, okay? Niners at home, at Chicago, Packers at home with the addition of Michael Parsons, and then they got to go to Detroit.
Yeah, they got to go to Detroit.
If they are within striking distance going into that Niners game in that month, if they could stay in it, they're going to have a shot at the end of the season, folks. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm not listening to none of that stuff, okay? I know the talent that's on this team. What do y'all think about that, man?
Yeah, I believe.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah. I really do believe that we could win some games that teams that the NFL don't have us winning. Like I really do believe in that. So because I believe in any given Sunday, they just writing us off because how we been or whatever. But I believe in any given Sunday that we could show up and surprise a lot of people. But due to the people we have on defense and stuff, I know that we could win. I know some games we won't probably win because of our defense. So that's what. But I definitely do believe in us. I think we got a shot. I'm not worried about the schedule for real. That's just what they want to say for us. But I'm not worried about the schedule.
Yeah, we'll deal with that then. Go ahead, Jose.
I think that whole thing about strength of schedule is overrated because, especially going into a new season, you just never know what might happen. I mean, teams could regress, teams could improve, teams could, get injured. You just never know. Yep. And I'd say after that, going into November, if we are 3-5 and 4-4, I think we have a good shot.
Me too. I'm looking at least 4-4, 5-3. We can get to 4-4, 5-3. I think we got a legit chance. I really do. Yes, and it'll hold off the Jackson Dart coming into the season thing too, if we're right there.
Even a competitive 3-5, I think we going into it with a shot.
Yeah, I agree. But I think the Giants are going to win some games. And my prediction is we going 9-8, y'all. I think 7 wins is the floor. I'm buying in, y'all. I'm buying in. I got us at 9-8. I don't know if it'll be a playoff spot. You never know. 9 wins, it can go either way. You don't know how that'll turn out. But I think the floor is 7, and only because of the Jackson Dart, whenever he gets in the season, that kind of is hovering around. So we really don't know. That's the unpredictability about the season, which is what I'm looking at. But I really think if we are doing our thing and this team wins games, I think 9-8 is very doable. I really do. I think we're going to sweep the Cowboys this year. I do. I think we're going to sweep the Cowboys this year.
I hope so.
And I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be surprised if we swept Washington. Okay. And I do say this. I think we're going to split with the Eagles this year. I do. I think that Thursday night game I'm looking at against the Eagles on the schedule, I think we can catch them at a good time on that game. And we're healthy. At home, I think coming off the same game the week before, I think we got a shot to get them. But we'll see. We give respect to the Eagles. They are the champs. I feel like we could split with them at least, but I am not afraid of the Cowboys at all. They can score, but I'm not afraid of their defense whatsoever. Whatsoever. DeMarcus Lawrence is gone. They traded Parsons. They lost some secondary players. I see today they just played Deron Bland, a big contract. He had an off year last year. Okay, so listen, I'm not afraid of them. Y'all should know how I feel about the Commanders. They're overrated, bro. They're overrated. Okay, very overrated. You cannot tell me all of a sudden the Commanders are a world beater. So I feel like the Giants are going to shock the NFL this year. I got them at 9-8. What y'all think about that?
I think 9-8 is doable. My floor for the Giants is 5 wins. My ceiling is 8. I think they go 8-9. I think it's going to be whatever it is. It's going to be a positive step going into the next season, and it's going to give this team a lot of confidence, and it's going to be the shot in the arm that this team needed.
Yeah, got you. Todd, what do you think?
Well, I don't really normally go into this. I don't really give a number. I normally just let the games happen. But so
yeah,
we'll see.
All right, all good. Listen, just say what you feel. It's all good, brother. It's all good. All right, so that's it. That'll be that. But before we go, first of all, before we go, I gotta say one time. Let's all give a salute. And it's not for a Giant player, not a Giant alone. Let's give a salute. Salute. Thank you, Jerry Jones. Thank you so much, Jerry Jones.
Keep doing what you do, Jerry Jones.
Thank you for being the moronic, idiotic, delusional owner / GM you are. You never let us down when we really need you, bro. Trading Micah Parsons out of the division, one of the best defensive players in the NFL today, at least top 3. I salute you, Jerry. You know what? You're absolutely right, dude. He deserves to go. Let him go. Go give all your money to Dak Prescott. Go give all your money to CeeDee Lamb. Go try to give some of that change. Give the Deron Bland and these guys. Go give some change to Mr. Pickens if you want. Exactly. You are absolutely right, Jerry. Don't let them put that smile on your face upside down. Go ahead. Good job, Jerry Jones.
Good job, Jerry Jones. You did it. You're doing an amazing job. You've done it for the last 30 years.
So that's going to do it tonight, y'all. Salute to Giant Nation. Salute to everybody checking in on the show. And always salute to my guy, my fellow brother, my fellow Section 330 crew bro as well, Jose. Salute to Taekwon. Coming through, chopping it up. You could come through anytime, brother. You're always welcome. You know that.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Salute to everyone in the comment section chopping it up with us and joining the show. I am excited for this New York Giants season, baby. It is finally here. It is prep week. We are days away from the start of the season on Thursday with the NFL kicking off, and we are days away from New York Giants football getting started. Well, we go into Washington and go whip them Commanders' asses and shock the NFL. Let the NFL know we are here to stay this year. This is not the same old Giants. So salute to everybody coming through to the show. Before we go, I just ask one thing. It's not a lot to ask, but I'm going to ask it because, hey, we all good and we all look out for each other out here. Smash that subscribe button to Born for Sports. Because, folks, I talk all sports. I talk, as you can see, New York Giants football. Let's go, baby. Can't wait to get started this week. I talk New York Mets baseball. Hey, the Mets have been a little better since the last stream that we had. Mm-hmm. Those rookie pitchers, they need to be a fixture in the rotation. And if they are fortunate where it looks like they got a good shot to make the playoffs, we'll see what we do going forward. September ahead. Let's see where it goes. I talk New York Knicks basketball, folks. Knicks basketball is coming. Training camp is around the corner. It's around the corner. Get ready, y'all.
Right here coming up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The New York Knicks are title contenders. Don't let no one fool you, folks. They are title contenders. Can't wait for the season to get started. Upcoming content ahead. Look out for that. I talk New York Jets football. I talk about the New York Yankees. I talk about the New York, the Brooklyn Nets, even those bums. I talk about them. I talk about whatever you want to talk about in the world of sports, especially New York sports. Shout out to Giants Nation. Like and subscribe to Born for Sports. Let's go Giants 330 crew. Yes, sir.